Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Jamie Hughes Show. My name as always is Jamie Hughes and today I'm going to be giving you my review of Dark Tourist Season 1. Now if you want to keep up to date with all the latest movie news and reviews then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and as always in my videos this review may include spoilers, so you have now been warned. So Dark Tourist is just another addition into the long line of binge-worthy Netflix shows, but what I really love about this show is that it is a real perfect storm of what a documentary series should be. It's fun, it's intriguing, it's entertaining, it's poignant when it needs to be, but most of all, it's really thought-provoking at points as well. And I think one of the big positives for this show is the host, David Farrier. I think his style suits this series so well because he goes into things with an open mind. He takes a lot of things with a pinch of salt and it's almost a tongue-in-cheek look at the world, but at the same time he still remains respectful to not only the subject matters that and the subjects that he's focusing on, but also the individuals that take part in the documentary as well. And it really adds a human element to the series overall by having these different contributors into the series. But one of the big things for me as well that I really like about this show is that it doesn't really force an opinion on the viewer. It doesn't really try and force a certain agenda on the viewer either. It definitely tries to let the viewer make up their own mind about the dark tourism that is being featured in each episode, and I think that's a huge positive for me because there are a lot of controversial things in this series and there are some things that are very close to the bone and are inherently wrong, but it's almost nice in a sense to get another viewpoint and get the person that is involved in these kind of activities from their perspective, because you know everybody has a reason to why they're doing these things. And I just thought it not only tells an interesting story, but it really tells a great human story as well. And that's what we all like at the end of the day, isn't it? Another great thing about this show is that all of the episodes are kind of split up into 3 parts. So each episode does have more or less a specific theme running through them, but they take place over, you know, different countries throughout the episode. And I think that's a really it was a big positive for me because it's kind of nice to have a story broken up. You're not sitting there for 40 minutes just watching a documentary about like one thing. You're getting essentially 3 documentaries in one, and that was a huge positive for me because considering they have such a short amount of time to tell this story, I thought they condensed it really well, but really got the messages and the points across in a really informative and engaging way. And as I said earlier on, it's really thought-provoking is this documentary series. There are some real poignant moments. As I said, there's a lot of fun moments as well, and I don't want to say that this documentary series is really heavy because it's not. You know, a lot of it is a little bit tongue-in-cheek and a little bit light and fun, but there are some really poignant moments. The one that really stuck with me was the episode, I think it's called The Stands, where he goes to Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan, and you get to see really the 2 sides of the coin, where you see where the nuclear testing took place and they're having a little bit of fun with the fishermen. They go swimming in the lake. Then on the opposite side of the coin you have that really poignant moment where him and his guide, I think it is, go to an orphanage and see the real human effects of what's been happening with these nuclear testing, and it really stuck with me. And that's when I knew I loved this show, because it walked that fine line between comedy and almost tragedy perfectly. I thought it was very well constructed. There are other instances of that later on in the episodes as well, but yeah, such a brilliant series. I really suggest you guys go and check out. I think it came out a couple of weeks ago on Netflix, but I've kind of binge watched it over the whole weekend and I just want to tell the world about how amazing it is. I think the only negative I have is that it's only 8 episodes long. I just just want to see more, and long may Dark Tourist reign. It's such a brilliant show and I can't wait for it to come back, and I hope it comes back for a season 2. So if you guys have seen Dark Tourist on Netflix, let me know what you thought about it, as always, down in those comments below. And if you did enjoy this video and you want to keep up to date with all the latest movie news and reviews and awesome bonus features like TV show reviews, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the very next episode of The Jamie Hughes Show. Ta-ra!